Hello and welcome back to the channel, to Daniel Tabakh, and we are going to be making some tawouk, very traditional Lebanese dish. Everyone knows this one. It's the type of chicken they use in a shawarma. It's the type of chicken they use in practically anything Lebanese, and it's one of my personal favorites, one that I've been eating since I was a little kid, right? And it has a very interesting story to it too. So let's get into that. All right, so we're gonna start with these ingredients here, and you're gonna go ahead. You're gonna get some gloves on, preferably these kinds of plastic gloves, not really latex gloves, because those can get really annoying. Here you're gonna grab one of the breasts of chicken, and you're going to cut, obviously. So you're gonna have 2 breasts of chickens total, and you're gonna cut them into a good amount of pieces. You don't want them to be too big, too small. You'll see here in a few seconds about the size they should be. Alright, now you're gonna grab your garlic cloves. You're gonna want 8 total, and you're just gonna twist on them like that. That's the most efficient way to get all that peel off, because you obviously don't want the peel in your food, right? And you're just gonna grab those cloves, you're gonna put them in a garlic crusher, and you're just gonna crush them right over the chicken that should be in that small plastic bowl or whatever bowl you're using. Now the next step is relatively simple. You're gonna get some mayonnaise, and you're gonna put 1/2 cup of mayonnaise into a some sort of cup, something like this, and then you're just gonna dump them over into the bowl. And now you're going to get 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and you're going to pour that right on in. And right after, you're going to get some olive oil, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You're going to continue with 1 teaspoon of salt. And finally, a 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper. Alright, so now you're going to need to mix. This might be a little uncomfortable for some people, but you have to mix with a glove on, right, just to get everything all jumbled up in the bowl. And make sure everything is well mixed so that when you're going to end up putting them on little metal rods, everything is evenly spread so that it doesn't taste weird when you're eating it. Alright, so to take it off, I recommend you take it off like that. And then you're going to grab another glove. And now you're going to start putting them on the rods, right? You want to make sure there's enough distance between them so that they're not, so they don't stick together when you heat them and grill them. Alright, so once you have one rod, you're just going to repeat until you have all of your rods. Right. So most of the time you'll want to do this on an outdoor grill, but here we have to do it on an indoor grill. You just put that over the stove. Make sure you have something that'll empty the liquids out into. Little cup there in the corner. Right. And once it's heated, you're going to put the rods at a good distance from each other on the grill. You're going to be hearing some really nice sizzling sounds with this. And then you're going to close it. You're going to be waiting for not too long. This doesn't take very long. You're going to put 5 minutes, and then you're going to wait until you flip them. So here. Now, after 5 minutes, you want to go and flip them around onto their other side. And you're going to wait another 5 minutes after that. Now, once they've been flipped again, you're going to put them on their sides, this time for only 2 minutes. And just like that, you have them on their sides. And now, you're going to have a little bit of time to listen to me talk about Tawouk and its history. So, surprisingly, Tawouk actually doesn't have a very complicated history. From what we know, it does have some sort of Ottoman root, and just generally roots very deep in the region from very, very long ago. Thousands of years, potentially. I mean, it's not much of a hard recipe, so you wouldn't be too surprised by that. And generally, Lebanese Tawouk was just kind of, over time changed, and that's why it's different from other places where you might get Tawouk, like in Syria, or from a Palestinian place, or whatever the situation is. So that's why you'll see garlic, for example, a lot of garlic in our recipe. Some people put even more, some people put less. It also generally depends on preference. Tawouk generally represents a huge part of Lebanese culture because meat is very prevalent, although there is a huge vegetarian diet as well. And one of the main meats that a lot of people love is chicken. Who doesn't love chicken? And basically, Tawouk is known around the world even by not just Lebanese people, but others who learn of this. It's also eaten with rice sometimes, and just generally an amazing dish that I hope you will enjoy. So don't get too distracted, and make sure you check back on that Tawouk now. So, your Tawouk should now be ready. It should be nice and grilled. That smell is coming up into your nose, and you can really feel that garlic in your mouth. So you're going to unload these nicely grilled rods onto the plate one by one, and really take this in because you really want to be eating this right after. They're best when fresh, hot, because they'll be moist, not dry yet, and this is the perfect time to eat it. Enjoy your freshly prepared meal. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. I hope that I can make more videos in the future. Just keep finding time. And I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoy this food. And yeah, see y'all next time.